I'm so honored, so thankful, and privileged to actually be a part of this dynamic, diverse top four.
Well, hello guys, I am Travis Cronin and welcome to Drag Us Weekly, where we drag all of the tea, all of the secrets, and all the heartfelt moments from your favorite stars from RuPaul's Drag Race. Today I am joined by the queen, you can now call her mother, RaJah herself. Hello, RaJah Hair.
What's going on? How are you, Travis?
I'm doing so great. Better not have seen this purple fantasy.
Okay, you got the pastel memo. Okay, down.
Yes, I did. We look like a lovely little pastel rainbow.
Yes.
So did you have to throw out all of your clothes that were not purple after declaring it your color?
Luckily, I've been curating a collection of purple, so in all color ranges. So I'm stacked up. I think I'm actually starting to explore a few more other colors, like a little lavender. I know it's still purple adjacent, but
and a little magenta.
And a little magenta, for sure.
Well, so how does it feel to be in such an amazing top four? I mean, such a strong one. How did it feel to be part of that?
Oh my goodness. I'm so honored, so thankful, and privileged to actually be a part of this dynamic, diverse top four. It speaks to the talent because, I know everybody thought coming into All-Star 6, what is this cast? What are these people? What are they going to give? But I love the fact that I'm a part of this cast that was a total surprise and a shock and a wake-up call for the Drag Race fandom. So to be here standing in the top four is a moment that I'm so excited for. I manifested this moment, so I'm glad that my prayers have went up. Somebody was hearing me. Okay.
And it was such a diverse top four, which was so great. Seeing the four of you standing there, I was like, this is a beautiful image. Did you feel that when you were, taking the stage? It
was beautiful. I absolutely felt that. And I absolutely was so grateful, like I said, to be a part and to be among such talented queens that have had such an enormous career past Drag Race. So I'm, to be amongst the group that I'm a part of, over the moon.
And arguably yours and Kylie Sonique was the biggest redemption, coming off your season. You didn't like, how you looked on the camera. We could see that from the reunion. And now you are truly yourself. How did that feel for you? Did it feel like a shift? Did you come ready? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, like the lovely and late, great Chi Devane said, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So after I got off of RuPaul's Drag Race and I got to see myself and watch that back and get all the feedback and all of the commentary from the people, I actually had to do some self-inventory, check myself before I wrecked myself, okay? And I came back absolutely ready and I got myself ready prior to getting there. So once I got back into the pressure cooker that we call the workroom, that I was absolutely ready for anything that came my way and that I was going to absolutely come back and be my authentic self, because the first time around we got to see the stressed out version, the more in my feelings version of RaJah. And this time around, you actually just get to see RaJah as a total person. You get to see me as a boy and how I am in my daily life. You get to see how I interact with my sisters. You get to see how I actually deal and process in real time with my own emotions and how sometimes you do have to, like I say, feel your feelings, have your moment, and throw it away, okay?
And, someone had their moment too, and it was your leg. Have you cut some of the royalties to that leg in the form of, baby oil, body shimmer? Are you paying on that leg?
I'm paying homage to the leg. I'm making sure that I keep her stretched and nice and tight, and then also elevated on a nice platform, okay?
A game within a game. And there was so much drama with the game within a game. Your reactions were just amazing. You were living watching those lip sync battles. Tell me a little bit about how you felt when that screen came on.
Well, when the screen came on, I was absolutely shocked. The game within the game, I had totally forgot that Mother had told us on day one that there was a game within the game because, we have been in the game, the real game, the original game, working hard, doing our best for weeks. So to hear that, there's a twist in pure Mother fashion, there's a twist, game within a game. So to actually watch and see what the game was, of course, it was a moment where it was like, oh, snap, anybody could come back But at that point, I was like, girl, this is not my game. I don't have to compete right now. I'll compete with her when she comes back into the game, or whoever comes back into the game. So I just took it as a moment to actually enjoy drag and drag shows, because that was actually the first drag show that I had actually seen since being in the pandemic. So to be there to witness and watch it, it was like very much watching like the best digital drag show I've ever been to. And of course, my sister Silk killed each and every lip sync. Actually, all the girls came with it. They were fighting hard. And I'm so proud of them and proud for them, because I know how hard they worked and the dedication and everything that it took to do what we did for this particular season.
I think about that Barbie girl lip sync every single day of my life since I've seen it.
Oh, it was so good. Like, oh, come on, Barbie girl. I love that. She turned that for sure.
And your last verse in the country song was so amazing, so meaningful. Was that hard getting the lyrics on the page for you? Was it empowering? Tell me a little bit about writing that amazing and important verse.
Well, for me, when I thought about country music, first off, I was a little bit shook and a little bit intimidated because, you know, I'm not a country singer. Although I'm from the South, I can honestly say that I'm not a girl that listens to country music. So it was a little bit outside of my wheelhouse. So I wanted to take a little bit more of a Lil Nas X approach to the country music and add a little bit more of my street and my hood flavor and stay true to myself, but also speak to the world that I live in and the world that I come from, which basically for me, you know, I'm highly melanated, okay? And living in the time that we've been living in and with all the social injustice and everything that's happened in the world, I feel like that was an opportunity for me to also speak to the plight of my people and to also to the people that are also feeling disenfranchised, a little bit marginalized. So I'm here, I was speaking to us because the great thing about the US of A is that it's a melting pot. This is the home of the free, where people who look like me, look like you, look like everybody has an opportunity to come here and achieve any dream that they put the hard work into achieving. So that's why I said rep the U, add an us, and then add an A, because at the end, we're going to party together, because when you bring what you bring to the table and what I bring, and when I bring what I bring to the table, it becomes a melting pot, and then we're able to celebrate and really come together. So I felt like, for me, it was the most important message that I could make, and I didn't want to make it about me. I wanted to make it about us.
I felt it. I just got tingles. And you know, brought it to the sewing table too. We knew you could sew from last season, but this time we really saw that you are an atelier couturier. You know, were you happy that people got to see that, like for real? And the 1 minute dress, I mean, Lord.
You know, getting kicked off of season 11 in a design challenge was what I thought was going to follow me for the rest of my life. And a girl that absolutely knows how to sew and loves sewing. It's like really one of my passions. It's one of my stress relievers. Anytime I'm feeling stressed, I just head to the sewing machine and then I'm able to get myself back into my groove. Okay. So to come back, first episode, making my minute dress, I was so excited that everything went as planned. It was a 2-minute dress that all of the stitches stayed together. And then to come back on the second episode and to win the first design challenge. Oh my goodness. What a full circle moment. So I felt like at that moment, oh, I got my redemption. I have recovered my losing or my downfall from the last time. I've recovered from that. So now I can just not sell, but I can focus on competing, because now that someone is out the way, we do it. Okay.
You shrugged off that bad juju that you had. You're like, okay, now RaJah can just be RaJah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then, you know, that $20,000 is like, ooh, extra incentive to just say, girl, you got this. They see you, they recognize you, they know you can sell. Now you got to sell yourself and sell personality and everything else that they couldn't see.
Yes, that $20,000 is going to buy a lot of silk and satin and rhinestone mesh.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And what do you want fans to know about you that, you know, you may have not gotten to show? Or do you think you really showed everything that RaJah is?
You know, I really can't say that I left anything off the table. I think I brought me fully to the table. And I hope that people have gotten an opportunity to actually, like I said, see who I am and vibe with me as a person, as an entertainer, as a queen, as a self-sufficient queen, somebody who relies solely on myself. My drag is a personal expression of who I am. So I feel like hopefully if you enjoy my drag or enjoy my personality, it all comes together. And I thank you for rocking with me, and I appreciate the love. It means the absolute world to me, to the top, to the moon, and from the moon to Mars, okay?
Yes, Jupiter, Saturn, you got all of that. And what is next for RaJah? What is, you know, the next steps for you? What do you want to get into? What are the new gigs? Tell us all.
Well, there's a lot coming up for RaJah. Of course, you know, I came back into RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, did what I needed to do, recovered my reputation. So now they got the girl booked. Okay, so I'm coming to a city near you. I'm also going to be coming to the UK and starring, and they've dropped the theater play. Mm-hmm. Also alongside Willow, an alum of RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm working on some music, so some music will be dropping. Hopefully, we're going to pray, keep everything crossed, that I'm able to actually get some designs somewhere where people can purchase. So keep your eyes out. And, you know, I'm just really letting the universe also speak and bring some things my way. I'm opening, I'm available. So the world, here we go. Let's do it.
You're all the way open. Great. I think you should definitely market those $1 dresses flying off the shelves.
Okay.
Yes. And what, like the RaJah that's standing before us now, how is she different than the girl who came in the first day of Drag Race All-Stars?
How am I different today than I was when I walked into All-Stars?
Yeah, when you walked into All-Stars.
I am proud of the girl who walked in the workroom, first and foremost. So standing here today, I want to pat myself on the back or tip my wig, as my sister Kyria would say, to myself. Because, you know, a lot of times we don't allow ourselves to give ourselves grace to learn, grow, live, you know, and all of that other good stuff. So to be here standing top 4 finalists in this moment means the absolute world to me. It just reassures me that hard work, determination, following your dreams, not giving up on yourself, giving yourself grace is the best thing that you can ever do. So RaJah, you did that, girl. You did that.
I tap my wig to you, RaJah. Thank you so much and congratulations. You're so beautiful inside and out. And it has been such an amazing thank you for your work on the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Have fun.
Talk to you soon.
Bye. Talk to you soon.